Hi guys, how are you? I'm just going to share this live before I get into it, but I have got some pretty cool, I've come up with this kind of checklist for myself, I suppose, that I've been using recently, especially since I've had my second baby. I'm very aware of the fact that my time is going to be even more limited having two kids than it was with one. So I am popping in here very quickly to share something with you that I think will be very helpful while he has a nap. Today has actually been the first kind of challenging day that I've had with Riley, actually, since he was born. He's 2 weeks old now as of yesterday. Hi Sally, hi Olivia. Because he didn't nap at all day until just now, and he started cluster feeding again, and so I've been up since like I don't know, 3 feeding my poor babies, and yeah, he hasn't really had a sleep, so I'm hoping that he'll just get really full, or he's really full now, and he'll have a solid nap, and then we'll have a good night's sleep tonight, because he didn't have much during the day. But I'm just going to share this into my group. So just a momento. Share in a group. How is everybody today, by the way? And let me know if you can relate at all to being extremely time and energy restricted. Is probably the right word, and this is exactly how I felt when I had Jaden, but because I was very selective, or I started becoming very selective with how I used my time and what I spent my time on after having a newborn baby, my business continued to grow. So that's what I want to share with you today. So how to keep your business growing. Oops, if I can spell properly. Oh my god, I can't spell anything. And I had my nails taken off just the other day because they were so overgrown. I didn't get my last refill due to being too heavily pregnant to drive anywhere and uncomfortable. And so I got them taken off because having really long nails and a newborn is not a good idea. And now I've got to get used to typing again with no nails, because if you get nails done, hi Kelly, hi Kira, you will probably know that you get used to using, like, I don't know, the side of your finger, and now I'm like, oh, I can actually use the pads of my fingers again, but they feel weird not having nails. I will get nails again, but I'm gonna wait till Bub gets a bit bigger. In limited pockets of time is where I was going with that. And energy. So, firstly, I would love to know, if you're watching, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to have babies or children to feel this way, but a lot of people can have, it's not that they have limiting time, like we all have the same amount of time in a day, and I bring this up all of the time to people when they say that time is the reason why they haven't got the results that they want yet in whatever area of their life. Oh, Kelly, I'm good. I'm tired, but I'm good. Because I choose to be good even though I'm tired. It's a mindset thing. And if my baby wakes up, which he may, he hasn't napped much today, but he's napping now, Dada's on standby to come and get him, and also if I need to stop the live stream, I just will, and I'll get him, because obviously he's number one priority. But I remember doing a live stream once when I had Jaden as a newborn in the room, and he woke up crying, and Travis, my husband, was comforting him and feeding him and doing whatever, but someone like criticized me, the mum criticism thing, for ignoring my child while doing a live stream. I'm like, his dad is right there. It's fine, and I just want to finish what I'm saying. So I just felt like I would share that. And that's probably something that a lot of mums can relate to. I know I've talked to a lot of mums that have felt like that as well, when they're like, yeah, my husband is totally capable of taking care of the baby as well. It doesn't have to be me all the time. He did a little feed just before because my boobs were just so sore, and I've been expressing or catching all my milk, so he can help. Anyway, where was I going with this? So, time. So many people that I talk to, hi Abby, hi Rachel, use time as a excuse disguised as a reason as to why they don't have the results that they want in their business yet. And it is not the time that is holding you back from achieving the results that you want. It never is, because as I said before, and as you well know, we all have the exact amount of hours in a day. It is how you choose to spend that time and those hours that will give you the results that you want. And you probably already know this. You probably have heard this before. You probably heard me say it before, but are you doing anything about it is what I'm trying to get across here. And I want to share with you the things that I know and have discovered have been the things that if you focus your time and energy on these 5 things, I think there's 5 things, in those little pockets of time, even if you are severely time poor, you will continue to grow your business and you will get results. So if you only had an hour a day to work on your business, which right now, this is all, like literally this is the first time I've done anything on my business all day because I've been attending to a fussy baby. It's been, I prepared this for about 20 minutes and now I'm delivering it in hopefully 10 minutes or 15 minutes. And I've also done a couple of other things on this list. Then you will continue to grow. So the first thing that you need to know though is, like when I teach about time management and things like that, the first thing is you can't actually manage time. You can only manage yourself. You have to take full responsibility for the way that you change, that the way that you use your time, if you want to improve the results that you're getting. And it comes down to all areas of your life: what you eat, your exercise, your sleep, your business, your relationships, etc. You need to take responsibility to start with. You can't just like say, oh, this thing like popped up and got in the way, and so, or I said yes to this person, or I checked a message, or then someone called me, blah, 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 blah. No, you have to prioritize the things that are most important to you and ignore your phone and ignore your messages. I had a look at my messages before and there's people that have messaged me all day. I'm like, nah, I'm sorry, that's not my priority right now. And I do have people on my team who that's their job. So you've got to get to that place where, especially if you have employees, you have to let people do their job and stop stepping in and doing the things that are just using your time as the business owner in the wrong way. Let me know if you relate to that, because that's definitely one thing that could be holding you back if you're still stepping in. If you've employed people to work in your team to do certain things and you're still stepping in every now and then to take them over and do things and like, just do it now because you can do it quickly. 1, you're taking responsibility away from your team members, and 2, you're wasting your time as the business owner because you should be focusing on growth. Let me know, thumbs up, if that makes sense. Who else is here? Alana. So these 5 things that are going to keep you growing successfully if you only had 1 hour a day to do them. And even this isn't saying that you only have 1 hour a day, or that I only have 1 hour a day to work on my business. But if you were to put aside 1 hour per day to work on things that are focused on growth for your business, that are, and what I mean by growth is increasing money, increasing sales, increasing profits, increasing your brand, your reputation, what people think about you, how people feel about you, the results that your clients get, etc. Thanks, Alana. I did take 5 minutes also to quickly straighten my hair and put powder and mascara on my face too. So that was a choice of 5 minutes of a pocket of my day to do that, because I wanted to do a live stream, even though I did that hours ago, and now I'm doing this now because baby. Okay, I'm going to get into them. Grab a pen and paper. I want you to write these down if you'd like to, if you're going to take them seriously. The first thing that you need to do, commit to doing every single day. Yes, look good, feel better. That's right. As soon as you do that one little thing for yourself and even just put on some earrings, you feel better, or I do. Most people do. Okay, offer something. That's the first one. If you are not offering something to either your audience or to your existing clients every single day or multiple times a week, people can't take you up on that offer. So you can also, the other word for this is sell something, offer something for sale. But I like to just use the word offer. I have something, it's going to benefit you. Hi Des, how are you? And here it is, I'm offering it to you. Now, you don't have to do it every day, but if you're not doing it multiple times a week, you can't expect, people can't take you up on that offer if you're not offering something, is where I'm going with this. So it could be that on a Monday, you offer something to people who like your page on Facebook. On Tuesday, it could be offering something to people on Instagram. On Wednesday, it could be offering something to your existing clients. It could even just be following up with people and saying, hey, do you need another appointment? It's offering them something to help them. On Thursday, it could be having a new idea of oh my God, I'm going to put together this package or this special thing, or I've got this new thing that I want to offer, put that out there to the world and run it as an ad. On Friday, it could be, I don't know, you kind of get where I'm going with this. But if you're not offering something every single day or multiple times a week, then people cannot take you up on that offer. So it doesn't have to take you hours to do that. It can just be thinking, what can I offer today, and making that a priority, that every single day you offer something. It could be to your email list, could be on a Facebook live stream. I'm going to offer you something in this live stream today. It doesn't mean that people are going to take you up on it either, but if you don't actually put it out there, then nobody can take you up on it. So it's you just do it. It could be doing a live stream. I know Desiree does a bunch of makeup live streams on her page, Fashion Fingers. I sometimes tune in and have a little sticky beat when I see you doing them. Or how to use this product that we've got in store, and then this is how you can get it. So, it's entertainment and value adding and connecting with people and offering something all in one go, and that's what I'm getting to next. So, step one, every day, if you can get into the habit of offering something to someone in a nice way, not in a forceful, pushy, salesy way, it's going to work. But if you don't do it, it's not going to work. And also, one of the other things, Alana loves watching Des's ones as well, cool. Another thing that you can do is when clients are already coming in or booking in with you or buying from you, you can offer them something else, or say, do you need anything else? Can I help you with anything else during this appointment, is there anything else that you need that I could offer or help you with? And by simply asking that question, people could say, yes, actually I want this. And that's the nicest way to upsell, because you're not focused on pushing anything on them. You're asking them, is there anything else that you need? Okay, so the first one is offer. The second one is connect. So this is something that a lot of people, would you like fries with that? Exactly. Everyone should have a would you like fries with that in their business. Totally possible. The next one is connect. So this is something that I talk about. I talk about a lot, but I probably haven't delved into the how-to of it enough. And I'm not going to too much in this video because I am restricted with time today, but I'm going to do more lives specifically talking about human connection, because it's something that I'm very, very passionate about, and it's a very important part of business. But the best way to connect with people, this is what I wanted to share with your audience, with your clients, is to share something that is relatable. People feel like they will connect with you either as a person or as a brand, whether this is inside your business when you're serving the client or whether this is online in your marketing. People will be more invested in your business and in your brand, and they'll want to follow you and they'll want to interact with you if they feel connected to you, which means if they feel like they have something in common with you. So this is why it's really important to share bits of personal stuff from your life, from your values, from your beliefs, stories, things you've been through, what's going on, how you're feeling, or asking other people how they're feeling. If people feel like they are like you in some way, they have something in common with you, that's what causes connection. So every day in that 1 hour, you can choose one of these things. If it takes you an hour to offer something, then obviously that's your 1 hour, you can do that. But it might take you 5 minutes to offer something, and then it might take you 5 to 10 minutes to think of something to post that allows people to connect with you or relate to you. Or it could take you an hour for each of those, as an example. I'm just kind of making this up, but if you were to focus on any one of these 5 things in an hour a day, you will help your business to grow. So let me know if that makes sense so far. I will delve into more videos on connection as we go, because there's so much that goes into it, but in a very simple terms, connecting with your audience and building that trust and building that likability, and this is also what makes people want to buy from you, want to come back to you, etc. They have to feel like they are like you in some way. The next one, so offer, connect, serve is the third one. And this is to provide your service. So obviously, if you have a business and you're not serving your clients in the highest and best way possible, then you're not going to stay in business for very long. So it's a very important thing to do, to focus on serving every day as well. And this will depend on if your business is all you, then obviously a high percentage of your day is going to go into serving your clients, because that's what you have to do to stay in business. If you have a team, then obviously your team's job is to serve the clients, but you can still serve them in little ways by checking in with them, by seeing how they're going, by caring about them, by doing random acts of kindness, following up, etc., etc. Or focusing on making sure that your team is serving your clients correctly as well. Michael says, hi, I have to be careful if I offer to connect. Sorry, end of a long day, feeling crazy. That's okay. You are allowed to feel crazy. We all feel crazy sometimes, or a lot of the time. Hi, Fiona. Hi, Chrissy. So serving the clients is the third one. The fourth one is appreciate. Now, sometimes business owners, if they have, or sometimes people just forget to be like grateful in general. So it's easy to do, because sometimes you can get sucked into focusing on just like the stuff that comes up in day-to-day life, or the stresses of business, or the stresses of money, or the stresses of staff and clients and things like that. But if you can take time every single day, or a few times a week at least, to show appreciation to your team members and to your clients. Thank you for choosing us. Thank you for messaging me. Thank you for commenting on my post. Thank you so much for reaching out. Thank you for asking that question. People like to feel appreciated. Your team members will do a better job. Your clients will be happier that they purchased from you. If you thank them for choosing you, you thank them for coming in, you thank them for making a booking, you thank them for making a purchase, you thank them for watching. Thank you guys for giving me this moment of your day, for watching this video. I really hope you get something valuable out of it. It's just nice to show appreciation as often as you possibly can, because what you appreciate appreciates. It is a natural law of attraction, law of the universe, law of manifestation. What you give gratitude to, you will see more of and attract more of into your life. So focus on what you want and tell people that you appreciate them. Super important. And the fifth one finally is share. If you've done all of the other ones and you don't know what else to do, or you need to post something, or you want to post something on your social media, which is going to connect with people, or is going to serve them, or is going to offer something, sometimes the very simplest thing that you can do is just share something real from your life, whether that be a story of something that's happened to you. At the start of this video, I shared how my day went, or you can share stories of what's happened to your clients. Like maybe you had a client come in today who was going through a really hard time, or who was dealing with this particular problem that you help people to solve a lot of the time, or they were looking for this one particular thing because of this reason, and then you helped them by blah, 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 whatever you did, and then this was the solution. And sometimes just sharing stories of things that help you, or things that help your clients, can really, really, really connect with people and make them want to pay more attention to you, make them want to buy from you. And this is called, like, if you do this in a strategic kind of way, it's called indirect marketing. And it's basically, you're not actually offering something or selling something alongside this story. You're just telling a story that people can relate to. And if they relate to that client or you or whoever has the outcome that they want in that story, then they're naturally usually going to be like, well, how can I get that too? So it's kind of offering something without directly offering something, and it's a cool way to market your services. So that's like literally, if you want to write those down and stick them up on your wall, yeah, I'm wearing my gown too because it's cold, and focus on them every single day, I can pretty much guarantee you that as long as you do this in a nice way and you're coming from a place of love and gratitude and a positive energy and not like a desperation, ego-focused type vibe, then you will absolutely see really great results. So offer, connect, serve, appreciate, and share. And these are just things that I've been using personally. I have not shared this with anyone yet before because I've only just started doing it in the last, since Riley was born, 2 weeks, or maybe just before he was born. I had this pop into my head and I've been following it every day since because I knew my time would be super limited again. Which ties me into the thing that I would like to offer you today, which is I'm very excited about, and I'm going to read something off my screen, or I'm going to find something on my screen to share with you. So in case you missed it, this time last year, actually, it was May last year, I created this little 5-day program called Millionaire MILF. And if you bought that, and if you are already in it, then you are going to get lucky because we are going to run the trainings again for you as a watch party starting tomorrow. We don't know the time yet, we're just figuring that out. Every day for the next 5 days there was a pre-work training and there was 4 official trainings, and the whole purpose of that course was exactly how to do this, what I'm talking about right now and what I'm telling you about today. So these are the things that we covered in the program. I've actually got the slides up on my screen because I wanted to remember it. I wanted to not forget any of the points. But it's really all about, like, the end result is making sure that you are focusing your time on exactly the things that are actually going to get you results in your business, because it's so easy to get distracted. I wanted to make it easy for people, and so there's trainings and there's also like documents that you can print out, or PDFs and checklists and things that you can use to make sure that you're focusing on the right things. But this is what we covered. And there's also a 50% off special at the moment if you want to rejoin and go over it with me and my team over the next 5 days. So how to think about your time and take it more seriously, because obviously the results you get in all areas of your life come down to how you think about it. So if you think that, oh, you know, I have enough time, or I can't be bothered, or I'm tired, or like all of those things are a thought. And if you choose better thoughts, you will get better results. So how to think about your time, take it more seriously, how to feel more organized and productive, not just be or try to be more organized and productive. Sometimes it can come down to just, once again, changing your thoughts, change how you feel. But it is a perspective shift. It is a mindset shift. You could just be changing a few tiny little things, make tiny little shifts in your day-to-day life and the way that you spend your time, and you will absolutely feel more organized and productive. How to get more of the right things done that will actually improve your business and life. So there's a lot more things than what I just covered in these 5 steps, but obviously that's what's going to give you results in business. It's like, you can't just, what's the right word? I want to try and make it not sound mean. You can't just keep wasting time if you want to make a really big impact in your life or in the lives of others, basically, is what I'm trying to say. You have to focus more on the right things if you want to get results. How to let go of guilt. So this was another one, especially for, everybody kind of feels guilt, but especially if you are a mother and you have children, it's a really common thing that I've talked to so many people and so many mums and so many clients about, where they feel guilty for working on their business and not spending time with their kids, or they feel guilty for spending time with their kids and not working on their business. And it's like this catch-22 trap thing. And there is a way to actually completely let go of guilt. Once again, it's all how you think about it, like everything. But guilt is a choice, and you get to choose to feel guilty or choose to not feel guilty. And there are different ways that you can connect with your kids in a way that makes... I can't think of the right words to put this in right now for some reason. I think it's just baby brain. But there's a whole training on it, so I'm trying to just summarize it for you. But basically, kids don't perceive time the same way that... Hi, Alana. Kids don't perceive time the same way that adults do. And so there are strategies that you can use when you are spending time with your kids, as well as spending time on your business, that will help you to remove that guilt and help your kids feel more fulfilled by the time that you're actually spending with them. That's what I wanted to say there. How to feel more balanced and fulfilled, which is super important, because a lot of the time when you're just working all the time, you always feel like there's so much more to do and you never feel actually accomplished at the end of the day. So that's definitely one of the things that I help with in this training and this course. How to get more energy and focus every day, because that's possible and you need that if you want to do your best work. Knowing what you'll need to do and achieve to build a $1 million business. So as I've mentioned before, I only managed to take my business to over $1 million in revenue after I'd had a baby, which when I tell people that, they're like, how? And I'm like, it's what I did with my time, and it's what I didn't do with my time. It's all to do with how you spend your time is the results that you get in your life. So I share all of that. How to break things down into easy to manage chunks when you have limited time. How to believe that you can have anything that you want as well. So that's all covered in the first training, I think. Oh no, that was everything that's in the whole course. And then the next one, it's broken down into chunks in each training so that it doesn't overwhelm you with too much stuff. And then there's other bonuses in there as well, like my personal time hacks, so the things that I do in my personal life to make sure that I feel the most fulfilled out of all areas of my life, and I'm getting the most out of like my social life, my relationships, my health, my fitness, because there's only so much time in a day. Once again, especially when you have kids, it's good to like combine a lot of things into one thing if you can, so that you make sure your social life and your family time and your exercise all happens like in the one hour as an example. So I've got a bunch of personal time hacks like that. Affirmations and new beliefs that you can take and tell yourself and program your brain to believe, so that you can believe. If you want to build $1 million business, the first thing that you have to do is believe that you can actually do it, like really, really believe it and really feel it. Focusing on the right things. So there's a whole list of the things that you should be focusing on each day so that you can print them up, stick them up, and not forget about them. How to get more energy and focus, as I said before. And then a few other things like my one thing a day rule, which is pretty self-explanatory, but I did delve into it in a little bit more detail. So after I had Jaden, I basically started saying like my one thing a day rule was I would choose one main thing a day that I knew was going to get results in my business, though it wasn't just going to be a random thing that needed to be done. I was very selective with the things that I was doing that I knew would have the best results. And even today, that was do this live stream. This is the one thing a day that I wanted to do. I wanted to share these things that if you just joined, you must go back and rewatch the 5 things to do that are going to improve your life. And I also wanted to offer your very, very last chance to join Millionaire MILF before we kick off the relaunch of it, or we're going to go do the trainings again starting tomorrow, and it's 50% off right now. So if you want to join me for this training to really, really transform the way that you use your time and your energy, and so that you can feel like and get more more out of your relationships, more out of your business, just by slightly making a few different changes to the way, like the things that you actually do and the way that you think about things, then please make sure to join me. This course originally was $198 when I launched it live last year. We're doing it again as a watch party all together for the next 5 days live in a group, and it's now 50% off if you join now or before tomorrow. The link I will type in the comments here, and there's a code that you use, so it's bit.ly/millionairemilf is the link, and the code is MILF2019. I'm going to just type it in there for you. And if you are already in the course, of course, you will get to just re-go over it with us all for free, because it's such a valuable training. I want to go over it again too now that I've had my second baby, because I always know there's stuff that I've forgotten about that I've even done myself. So bit.ly/millionaire, I think for some reason I've got capital MILF there, is the link, and the coupon code is MILF2019, and then the doors will close again for that one tomorrow. So if you are interested in joining me, I can really promise you that it's very life-changing stuff. It's all stuff that I've learned and implemented in my, I don't know, I think I've been in business like 11 years now, and there's so many things that I used to do that was such a waste of time, and just by making these tiny little tweaks, it will change your life. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. And everybody that went through the program last year just was like, oh my God, this changes everything, especially the parts about letting go of guilt, and believing in yourself and believing what's actually possible for you, because that's where so much of your success or failure comes from, depending on what you think about. So if you're interested, the link is there. That's my offer for you today. If you're not, that's fine. But I do know that it can have an extremely powerful impact in your life. And the way to look at any investment is just that, to look at it as an investment. It's like, that makes it $98.50 USD. But by learning these things, by implementing these things, you make so much more money from that. So, and you feel like you've got more time and more energy and more passion for life. So I don't know, I think it's a pretty good offer and a pretty good investment. I hope that you'll join me for it. And if you have any questions, let me know. And thank you for joining me. And if you want to go back and watch the replay, please feel free, write down those 5 things that I mentioned, stick them up on your wall, and let me know how you go. Mwah, bye. And I'm thankful that my baby napped the whole way through this. Yay. I was like, oh no, I bet he'll wake up like halfway through. Now we gotta go pick up the other baby from daycare. Yay. Okay. Mwah. See you guys.